Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at... The 10.
Ashton Davis on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 10-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. The give to Taylor. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Mahomes going to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Randy Gregory coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. Oh, had to get it out quickly. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
But they didn't have their normal cushion there in order to punt the ball away. It leads to a lot of anxiety for the team kicking the football.
For the punter, you know that you've got to get rid of that quickly there. Not quick enough.
And also, not stepping behind you and stepping over the end line for a safety. That one gets blocked, and it's 6 points.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now, 1st down. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Taylor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Taylor, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Taylor. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The tackle by
the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints' 37-yard line.
Now Mahomes. being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
On the keeper, Randy Gregory on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And he's able to put it through.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
At the 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Brady. This is intercepted. Picked off here to 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And this is going to be incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Ashton Davis there on the coverage.
Here's Taylor. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Now Taylor. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. And a quick throw here that's complete. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
That's a gain.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. He gets it to Brown, complete.
That's good.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Mahomes now to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Taylor, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And it's up and good.
The score, Panthers 14, Saints 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Brady. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Brady. That's complete to Mooney. Touchdown, New Orleans. Darnell Mooney in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
Set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Final play of the 1st half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
New Orleans.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Johnson. A gain of 12.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
First down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
30-yard line.
And they give this time to the tailback. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
9 yards.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
Another carry.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Operating from the gun, Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Down by Bud Dupree. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Check, crunch. 6 guy, check 6 guy. He's right.
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
First and 10 at the
So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. And we're back now in Charlotte. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on first and 10. They run with Taylor. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
The 34-yard line.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 24.
They'll run with Taylor. And not much. Maybe a yard down in the 23. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on third and a yard.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the...
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of the night. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
21 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Brady again here on second and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An important play right here, third and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And 10 yards to go.
On third down, Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. He was trying to find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Mahomes going to throw it here. He's going deep for Brown. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Julian Love.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
To throw is Brady. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Throwing right, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Brady to throw. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1. At the Panthers.
Back to throw. Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brady's pass. Incomplete in the end zone.
They tried to throw on 2nd down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Brady. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play.
Set to kick off.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Flush to his right. And this is caught at the 8. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They had their bumps and bruises.
Close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Carolina, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tampa